Hi friends, welcome back if you've been here before, and if you're new here, welcome. My name's Natalie and this is my book YouTube channel. So, catch up time. It's been a minute since you guys have seen me. If you're new here and you don't know, I work on a cruise ship, normally 6-ish, 7-ish months contracts. So I just got back home. And now that I'm back home, I have to face the consequences of my actions. My actions being that I tend to order a lot of things while I'm gone and send them to my house. And then when I get home, it's kind of like Christmas and I'm forced to deal with everything I spend my money on. So today we are doing a haul of everything I bought while I was on contract, which is a lot of things. It's a lot. Lots of clothes, lots of books, some other stuff mixed in there. But we're gonna get into it, and we're gonna start off with the books that I got while I was gone. Big additions to the physical TBR, guys. Okay, so books I bought while I was gone. Some of these I read on the Kindle while I was on contract and just decided I liked them so much that I wanted physical copies. And the first one is one of those. This was an Illumicrate special edition, The Irresistible Urge to Fall for Your Enemy. I read this when I was on contract, and if you know, what this is about, or rather who it's based on, you can kind of tell from the cover art there, but isn't it pretty? And look at the sides. No, and the inside of this as well, like just stunning. And I saw people posting about this and I was like, I really loved this book. It was one of my top reads of the year, and so I was like, I fear I have to get it. This edition. I mean, come on. Come on. Look at the material. On the back it says the best love stories begin with hate at first sight. I'm an enemies to lovers girly, so we love this. We love them. And see, I can't even remember the real characters' names because I'm too inclined to say Draco and Hermione, but obviously was initially, this author had written Hermione fan fiction and then kind of taken the idea from one of those and turned it into a full-fledged book. And I will also say, this is when I read it, I was like, oh, this is very far removed from what that was. Like, obviously, their physical appearances and, like, kind of the characterization was based on that. But, like, the plot and more that you get into, not like that at all. So, this was a good read, and this book is so pretty, and I'm so excited for it to go on my shelf. Okay, next is one of my Book of the Month purchases. That's the other thing. I get Book of the Month. And so these arrive while I'm gone. Forget Me Not. I'm gonna be honest, it's been so long since I selected these that I don't really remember what they're about. Ooh, okay, this is like a thriller. I'm vaguely remembering picking this out now. Which is good because we're like in spooky season. Just got back in time for the end of spooky season. So this will be a good one to pick up in the next few days. Forget Me Not. I like that. It's like about a sister who went missing and like the case getting closed and then reopened years later. So I'm excited about that. That sounds interesting. This I've heard about for a while. Another thriller, The Last Word by Taylor Adams. And it's like a book reviewer gives a bad review and then the author like comes after them, and I'm really excited about this. I think that's such a neat idea. Another Book of the Month pick. And the next one is also a Book of the Month pick, Passion Project by London Sperry. I just saw this and I was like, this looks so cute. Like out of all the options that month, I was like, well, I have to get this. It's adorable. So I'm very excited about this. It's gonna be a good one. I love a good romance. This is just a physical copy of Great Big Beautiful Life because I read this on the Kindle when it came out because I was on contract, but I adored this, like quickly skyrocketed to one of my favorite of Emily Henry's books, and so I'm so excited to have my physical copy of this. Another book of the month pick. This is Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. And the funny thing about this is while I was on contract, I have a bookstore I really love in Miami, which is the home port of the ship I was on. It's called Postman Books. Shout out Postman Books. There's a few locations, one in New York, one in Georgia, like Atlanta area, one in Miami. There's some others I can't remember off the top of my head, but they had a signed copy of this. So I have this that I got book of the month prior to that, and then I have sitting over there, I have my signed copy. And so this I think I'll be like giving away or either putting in a little free library, but this book was excellent. I've already read it. I read the other copy that I had on board, which is signed by V.E. Schwab, and V.E. Schwab, you're a genius. I love your work, and this was really good. A really good read for spooky season. I just read it recently. This Princess Kills Monsters. This is another book of the month pick. The Misadventures of a Fairy Tale Stepsister. I just love a good fantasy, and this feels like a funny play on kind of the normal tropes that you see in that. Also, look at that cover. That's gorge. So I'm excited about this one. And then The Bombshell by Darrow Farr. Like I said, I pick these out while I'm on contract, and then like I don't look at them until I get home. But it looks like this is, oh wow, has to do with sort of like a, I don't know if a cult is the right word. Yeah, maybe a cult. And like a militia. Like being kidnapped. Oh, I like the idea. It sounds interesting. I'm excited about it. Okay, next, Afterlight books, because I also have an Afterlight subscription. This one is called When I Picture You. I'm pretty sure it's WOW. Yeah, I think so. Oh, this is cutie. This is cutie. Oh, and it's signed. Thanks, Afterlight. Shout out to Sasha Lawrence. I'm excited to read this. This is so pretty. I kind of want to see what the inside... Also, they always do like the cutest sprayed edges. I love their friendship bracelets. I think the vibe is like very like Taylor Swift, like You Belong With Me. And I love that. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at the inside. That's gorge. That's gorge. Afterlight always has, and Illumicrate always have the prettiest stuff. I'm excited about that. Yeah. No, I think this is going to be super cute, and I really love the friendship bracelets thing is adorable. That's adorable. Next, okay, this is a collection. I started reading the webtoon, well, I started reading it on DC Universe because I'm a big comic book girl, and so I started reading the webtoon series, Wayne Family Adventures, but I read it on DC Universe, and then I ran out of whatever they had on there, and then I went over to webtoon and I read all of that, and I was like, I love this, and I found out there were physical copies. So I don't know how far up to date this is, but it's like 5 whole volumes, and I adore these. I'm sorry if you don't like them, because I know there are comics fans who are like, Wayne Family Adventures, and if you like Wayne Family Adventures, you don't, this isn't real, this isn't. I'm just like, I understand that it's not really like that in the comics. I do actually read the comics, but it's fluff, and it's like, it's kind of like reading fan fiction. It's a little bit like, you get to see like the best aspects of their characters and get to see them like actually be like a family, which I enjoy that aspect. I love the Bat Family. I think they're great, and I like them in all forms. I like them in the actual like gritty like version of themselves that's real in the comics, and then I also like this that takes like the best bits of their characters. And also, we never get to see them interact like this, so I appreciate it. I think it's cute. I understand it's not realistic, but I think it's cute, so I love those. Also, the covers of these are great. Like, look at them. My babies. This is cute. No. Also, I'm Jason Todd girly till I die, so anything where he gets to be happy, I'm happy. Okay, next is another Afterlight book. This is called The Build a Boyfriend Project. Ooh. Yeah, this is gonna be cute. Okay. Yeah, another cute little like dating romance. I love this. And I love the inside art. I'm excited about this. It's gonna be cutesy. Okay, should I see what yeah. Oh, I love that. Look at that. That's cute. Yeah, they just always do the best job with designing their stuff. I think it's adorable. Okay. This is another book of the month pick. This one I do remember picking out, Second Chance Cinema. And it's like a magical movie theater that challenges, I want to say it's like, it's their formative memories. That's what it is. And then it's like a couple, and so it's like everything they haven't told each other. That's really interesting. Actually, I love that. But I remember picking this one out and being like really fascinated by the concept. So I think this is going to be cute. Also, I think it's fairly short, so that's good. Maybe I can fly through that. Guys, I'm so behind on my reading goal, like so behind. I don't even want to talk about it because I want to hit 100 this year, I really do. But obviously the last month of work was very busy before I got off the ship, so we'll see. Okay, this I think literally just arrived, unless I was wrong, but I think this is the one that got here right before I got home. Another Afterlight. It's called Son of the Morning, and I think it has to do with like, yeah, it's like a Lucifer retelling sort of thing. So I'm interested to see how that will be. I mean, it's very pretty. I mean, it's an Afterlight book, so like that one, look at that gold, the gold foil on the inside cover, yeah. I think it's just sort of like a retelling sort of an idea, not like a direct. So we'll see. We'll see how I feel about this. I'm not sure. That's an interesting concept. That's what I like about Afterlight though. You kind of get like a little bit of a taste of everything. You don't really know what you're gonna get. So I enjoyed that. This is another book of the month pick, The Heartbreak Hotel. And this is just another romance. It's a bed and breakfast for the brokenhearted might hold the key to another chance at love in this achingly hopeful debut romance. I love that it's a debut. I love that about book of the month because I feel like I get to try debut authors, and that's not something I feel like I would often do outside of book of the month, and so I appreciate that. And then this, Alchemized. If you were a manacled girly, I was a manacled girly. I'm really excited about this, and I think I've seen like online discourse about like, oh, we shouldn't be turning these like da-da-da. I think if you are creative enough to come up with a concept and execute it with certain characters, like from any sort of franchise, then you have every right to take that sort of story that you came up with and utilize it with your own characters. She's big, so we will see how this goes, but I'm very excited about it. A fun fact about me is I can spend an exorbitant amount of money on clothes, and unfortunately that's what's happened here. Yeah. All right, let's get into it. So a lot of these purchases are either from, I have a few things from TikTok Shop, a few things from some other places. Largely it's from the Common Room shop. Hallie, I love you. I wish you didn't make such cute clothes so I didn't feel obligated to buy them. I mean, it's my money, but yeah. Also, the massive sales that you've had over the course of my contract haven't helped, because every time there's a sale, I'm like, oh, well, I can just get, you know, whatever, when she's cleaning out her inventory. So there's a lot here, but let's get into it. Okay, first, these are from the Common Room shop. These are Marauders themed pajamas. If you know anything about me, you know I love all the young dudes. Like, there's Mooney Toast on these. I literally can't even begin to describe how cute that is and how excited I am about them. Okay, another thing from that shop, this long sleeve. I think this is so cute. I can't wait to wear this. Very excited about that. This is a set. This blue sweatshirt and these blue shorts. And I think these are just like the cutest. So very excited about those. This is one of her original shirts. mood reader with the jelly cats and the do not disturb. And if this isn't me to my core, I am a mood reader, like crazy mood reader. Okay, this sweater, sweater. I'd been waiting to get this for the longest time and it kept going on sale, and then finally it was enough that I was like, yes, I want it. And so it's really cute. I think it's a little cropped. Love that. This is cute as well. Women in STEM, and it's the Star Wars girls. Star Wars is for everyone, but especially for girls, and I hate it when people have the narrative that like girls can't enjoy it or they like it's not for us. It definitely is. And that was one of my favorite things to watch growing up. I grew up with brothers too, so like all what I think people normally consider male media is stuff I grew up watching, especially with like the superheroes and Star Wars and like Star Trek, things like that. So I'm very attached to that. This is super cute. This went on sale when she was cleaning out her inventory. Fireheart, it's a little jersey. My girl Aylin, we've got a rep. So I love that. This is Hunger Games themed, and it's a "There Are Worse Games to Play" sweatshirt, and I think this is so cute, and Sunrise on the Reaping destroyed me, and so very excited about this. This long sleeve I think is super cute. Love it. There's this Disney themed shirt with the Taylor Swift lyrics. Two of my favorite things. I love that. So there's like a pile forming over here, but disregard. This is a set, this cute tank top and these shorts that match. It's like waffle knit, and I love that. Same as the Disney shirt, but this one's like Hogwarts Universal sort of themed. I love this. I'm going to Universal in December, so we'll be taking this with me. These have been out for a while, but I bought them while they were on sale, the Tortured Readers Department. I love that. Tortured Poets Department is my favorite Taylor Swift album. Like, dead serious. My camera's gonna die, so we're gonna resume in a second. We had to rearrange just a little bit because we needed to plug in the camera. So resuming, talking about common room shop clothes that I've bought and spent way too much money on. Okay, this is another one. Reading is my self-care with the cutie little jelly cat. I love jelly cats, if you can't tell. I have a lot in my room, but we'll get to what I got while I was gone too on that later. And then I have this sweatshirt. It's Mischief Managed. As mentioned previously, I love the Marauders, so this is perfect for me. And then a few more things from the common room shop. There's a few more right here as well, so let me just go ahead and grab everything from there, and so that way then we can talk about the other things I got as well. Okay, this is super cute, this blouse, and it's like sheer. I love it. Perfect to wear under something like, and then this is Emily Henry inspired. It's a Little Crescent Island, Georgia shirt. Love it. This camisole, just like another thing that can go under something else. I think that's super cute. We've got another one of those jerseys. This one's Witchling from Manon. I love Throne of Glass. It's my fave series of all time, so we love this. I think this is super cute. It's like a little shirt with daisies on it. So cute. He's never been a natural. All he does is try. My boy James Potter. Aaron Taylor Johnson fan cast. Ariana Grande, if those rumors are true, free my man. Anyways, you know that my train can take you home. I think this is so cute, and it's the Hogwarts Express, and I just love it. And then this is super cute as well. Book club, reading is better when you do it together, when we're together. Super cute with the jelly cats. I just loved that series that she did of those shirts. I think so cute. Book Lovers by Emily Henry. Nora Stevens, We Are the Same. So I love this. And And then this was a cute little, it's a dress. And it has pockets. I love pockets. Okay, that's it of the common room shop stuff. I've just like, I feel like I've wadded everything over there, but we're running out of room. So other things that I have. Okay. These swimsuits were from TikTok shop, and it's like blue and pink with the little hearts. I think that's super cute, right? This is from Taylor Swift's website. Taylor Swift, and on the back it's Fearless lyrics. Super cute. I love that. I live really close to this place called Seaside. My mom always gets me a shirt when I go. And on the back, Seaside, fun fact, is actually where they filmed The Truman Show. Because Seaside's like whole thing is that it's a walkable community, so people don't have cars there, or like they don't drive cars there. So yeah, that's where they filmed The Truman Show with Jim Carrey. I love that movie. My mom got me this set while I was gone, which is super sweet of her. Just a little workout set. Cute. This, I believe the shop is called Next Chapter. I'm gonna put it in the description, but Busy Woman, we love it. Obviously I bought this when that song was at its height. Then this sweatshirt, Nightwing, my boy, and then I also have one for Red Hood because I love it. I don't know how soft these are gonna be. I hope pretty soft. I mean, it feels kind of soft, but also I didn't expect this material to be like as vinyl as it was, because this is like an iron-on, so I wasn't quite expecting that, but I don't know, I like it. We shall see. And then also I've got these PJs I got from TikTok shop. Super cute. These are just the same in different colors, and I also have like a sort of teal one that I've been wearing, and then this. Super cute. Okay, those are all the clothes, and then we've got like accessories and other things that we're gonna get to in the next clip. Hi. Okay, we are back for the last segment of my haul. We're gonna start off with some jewelry I got. This I think I got on TikTok shop. These are just little flower rings. They're cute, right? Also, I'm sorry if this video is disorienting because I feel like I keep moving closer to or further away from the camera and the angle is different. And it's because I've had to like rearrange every time I get something new out. And then also I had to move the camera so I could plug it in because she was dying. I don't feel like this camera has like great battery life, or maybe it's just that I never charge it. It's probably that. Okay, this, super cute. This is not a real Jellycat. I think it's a knockoff from TikTok shop, but I love the bouquet and the little, I think it's cute. A real Jellycat. And it's this little bunny. It's, which one? Blossom Blush Bunny Cherry. And look at her little ears. I think she's so cute. I have a habit, I tend to rename all of my Jellycats, so she'll get a name that's not that. It's not Cherry, but we shall see what it's going to be. This is also from the Common Room shop. I have like all of these except for these two, and so I was happy to snag them. This is an Anatomy of Regulus Black. And then an Anatomy of James Potter. I wonder why I got both of those at the same time. If you haven't read Crimson Rivers, go read it. Especially because it's holiday season. That's like the time to read Crimson Rivers. I remember waiting for like that to get updated on Christmas Day. I was like, Christmas? No, I'm celebrating Crimson Rivers update day. This is from the box that I got from Illumicrate for the, which book? I'm blanking now. The Irresistible Urge to Fall for Your Enemy. So there was a box with that, and Illumicrate does like themed stuff. So these are little Notes of the Fae sticky notes from Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. I haven't read it yet, but I've heard great things, so giving me motivation. This is like a water bottle holder that came in that as well. Cute. It is also themed to something, but it was something I hadn't read, and I can't remember what it is. It wasn't like something I knew. And then this is also from that. It's like a water, what do they call it? You know, that goes in the plants to like feed the plants water. It was also from another book, but I didn't know it either. So, you know, just giving me things to look into. These socks from Common Room Shop, super cute with the little pearl bows. I think that's really cute. And then the same ones, but in white. And then an assortment of Book of the Month bookmarks. I do adore Book of the Month bookmarks though, because I feel like they have like the cutest things on them. This one says the original red receipt. Plotting my next escape, as in escaping in the book. This was when I got upgraded to friend status. It's pink. It's been pages since we met. You paged. I'll hold your spot. It's this, is this spot taken? All super duper cute. One of my favorite bookmarks ever was a Book of the Month one, and I can't even remember what it said now, but this is a little charm necklace that also came from Common Room Shop. Very excited about this. This necklace says Hi Lady, Fireheart, and I believe Starborn. It's also from Common Room Shop. My favorite Sarah J. Maas ladies, so excited about that. And then this bandana is from Common Room Shop, and I just think it's the cutest pattern. I'm very excited about it. It's not really bandana season anymore, but you know, I just got home, so. And then this also came while I was home. Oh, I forgot about the, wait, let me show you these first. This is also from the Illumicrate box, and they're these little decorative plates. Let me not break them. These decorative plates. Dear Iris, Dear Roman from Divine Rivals. Love that. ASMR for you. And then this came while I was gone too. You can see the reflection of my ring light in it. That's great. The Life of a Showgirl. Very excited. Look at her. Look at her. Thank you, Taylor. I was super excited about this though, and super excited about this album, and I did love it. If you're a hater, you have no place here. Also, I just went to Universal, and I just have to include these because they were on the desk with everything else. I got these when I was there. I went to Epic Universe like on my way back home, and I wore these in Super Mario World, and I love Toad, and I love Mario, and these are cute. Okay. All right, guys, so that was it. That was all of the books I had to show you, all of the clothes I had to show you, all of the accessories I had to show you. It was a lot. I spent a lot of money. But also, the good thing about working on a cruise ship is that I pocket most of my money because I don't have to pay rent. So, I am home now, and I'm happy to be getting back to making content, and I hope that you will see a lot more from me in the coming weeks. I also have a podcast coming out with my best friend Carly. It's called Between the Covers, like between the covers of a book, and I'm really excited about that. We just recorded our first episode and I have to finish editing it. Hopefully it's out by the time this gets out. I'm sure it will be because I have to finish editing that before I finish editing this. So very excited about that. And I look forward to making my next video, and I hope that you get to watch it and enjoy it and enjoy this video, and like and subscribe please if you do enjoy. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.